You're an idiot. It's on the left. It goes to the right. There. Okay, well today we're going to do the first oil change, well my first oil change of the Rubicon 392.
Changing the oil of your Jeep is going to require you to get underneath the vehicle. In order to gain easier access and knock out two birds with one stone, I decided to perform a tire rotation as well. This job requires you to have a set of jack stands, and a good hydraulic jack will make quick work of lifting the vehicle. Once this is done, it helps to have a powerful pneumatic impact wrench or an electric one such as this DeWalt 20-volt Max XR. Otherwise, you'll be forced to have the vehicle on the ground in order to break the lug nuts free, or have a friend step on the brakes.
Look at that, so easy, so easy. I know, unfair challenge. Dang, what? Oh, really?
There was a mosquito trying to bite your legs.
Yes. At some point, you're just like, whatever. The first oil change, well, my first oil change of the Rubicon 392. I'm Preston. I have my brother Brad, all the way from Las Vegas, Nevada, here to help me. I really need help. I suck at changing oil, as previous videos will show. But the oil that this thing takes, pretty specific. It takes the Pennzoil. Why am I yelling? Like the mic's right here. I'm so used to it being far. I'm like, hey, Brad, you gotta say hi to everyone. We gotta test that mic.
Hi.
Hi. Anyway, Pennzoil Ultra Platinum Full Synthetic 0W40 weight with the specific Chrysler MS A0921 spec. Now, the manual says to do 12633 is the MS spec, but I've read that it's now called this. And after the hard time I really had just finding this oil, I'm like, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna use this oil. 7 quarts takes, which is funny because that's less amount of oil than our 5.3 in the GMC Yukon takes. That takes 8 quarts, but anyway. So first thing we need to do is drain the oil from underneath. So we're gonna get underneath the Jeep.
This they have.
Wait.
You are an idiot.
No, it might be good.
This is just theorizing, idiot. But that's probably why they have such a specific spec for it, was because, especially for the Wrangler, because they had to use probably a smaller oil pan to fit it underneath here to give it the clearance to go rock crawling, so you don't bash it all up.
I never thought of that.
And then, so they had to use less oil, but they wanted a specific oil.
Right, since it was less oil, they needed to be a certain consistency, different or something, stronger, whatever it may be. Or
just since it's less oil, that's less mass to handle.
We're just theorizing here, but this is kind of the reasoning we're thinking. It kind of makes sense to me, but I don't know. Somebody out there chime in on the comments and let us know. Maybe some Jeep Wrangler SRT engineer wants to chime in. All right, so oil change, Jeep Wrangler Rubicon 392. We'll also be rotating the tires and giving this thing a thorough wash from our recent beach trip. It is still sandy, driving on the beach and the coast. There's a lot of salty sea air, so it's gonna get some TLC today. And not waterfalls. Hopefully this is the right filter.
You didn't look at the filter number?
Yes. Okay, hold on. There's a whole thing here. No, well, you see, a lot of people were saying to use the SRT oil filter for the 6.4. I guess the one that goes in the Scat Pack Challengers. But then others say that bangs up against some cross member underneath because it's too big. I mean, it'll fit on there, but I guess the body's too big. But so they say to use this one, the one ending in 339AB, which is what I used on my Ram Power Wagon, 6.4 liters. So this one's supposed to be the one that doesn't bang up in there. Okay, it's probably a 13 mil. And it doesn't look like I'm doing any work. I'm just standing out here as usual.
Yeah.
What the heck? Yeah. Hold on, let me get some gloves. Damn, these things are thick. We lay it on thick. You're gonna open it right as I get under here. It's gonna splash on me. Wait! Wait, it helps if you hold the pan up. Oh my God, this already has fluid, I forgot. It weighs a ton. All right, here we go. We are by no means professional mechanic. Well, actually, Brad is a professional mechanic.
Oh, it is.
Well, you're more mechanic by trade than I
I
am.
want to be a little closer.
Oh, God damn it. All right, it's not super hot. There, as long as you get that first. There we go. I just found that, like, if it goes that far, sometimes it goes. now we just wait. Hurry up and wait. How's the oil look, Brad? You gonna do a synthetic analysis of particle
I mean, as long as there's no like
chips, metal.
Yeah.
As long as it doesn't look foamy, milky, that means there's water in it or something.
Yeah. This thing's not draining very fast.
It's fine. You just have to hold it level. It's never overflowed. First time for everything. It's gonna overflow on your side. I gotta move it because now it's starting to go. There. See? It's fine. It'll be fine. Just give it a shot, Brad. And we'll cut to the scene where you said, just give it a shot. Just give it a shot. And I can't wait to do some work on this. It already is so nicely equipped though, because it's already as high as my red JK was. It's pretty close. The red JK did have a body lift. I did put like some extra spacers up front to help with the weight. So it was more like a 3.5, I would say.
Is this the thing that...
That's the thing that disconnects the axle when you're on the highway to add increased fuel economy.
Where's the wires at? Is it all inside?
It might be connected to here and then the axle wiring.
You have a harmonic balancer on your drive shaft.
That's a harmonic balancer? This?
Yeah. It's a ring, has rubber in it, just like on the harmonic balancer on your crankshaft.
Well, that's why it drives so smooth, huh?
Oh, they probably got tired of hearing all the little complaints from people, from like you, the likes of you. It's like, I have this drivetrain vibration.
The likes of me? What the hell?
But the mechanics can never figure it out.
Does the rear one have it? No. I don't see one on there.
Maybe just the front's had the issue.
Well, remember I had that Adams drive shaft and I could never get rid of that one balance. I think they thought I was just crazy and too picky.
Probably too picky.
But no, this one doesn't have any vibration.
Well,
it drives smooth as hell.
Get rid of this, it'll probably have vibration. And
Will you shut? Doesn't it have to be balanced a certain way, or?
No, well, it's absorbing damping force because it has that rubber in there and it's separate. So it like has a little bit of...
Oh, I feel the... No. So it's like inside the ring.
Mm-hmm.
All right, oil filter is up there. We're going to have to...
I'm going to plug it back up and then...
Oh, yeah. Plug it up. Idiot. Yeah, it looks like that filter that's on there is the one that I've got. I don't know if you can see that. Hold on. The AB.
9
There it is. Now I got a good view of it. That's not too hard to get to. At least they face it down.
This is kind of stupid area.
Oh, because in between the...
There's no good way to put your hand in there to get a good grip on it.
That's what she said.
Oh, except for right here.
What?
I said, except for right here.
Oh, yeah, you found it. You might want to let it drip for a little, or I don't know. I do that sometimes.
I mean, this is a nice idea, but it didn't work out.
What is that behind there? A shield of some kind?
It's supposed to like catch the oil and drip it down.
But if you're changing your oil on an incline,
like it'd be nice if it was straight horizontal, because then it would catch everything.
Right.
But
at least they tried. They gave it, that cost some money, and it took a approval to get, somebody, hey, we want to add this thing on there. Is that okay? Well, how much is it going to cost? We can do it for 5 cents each. Well, that's like $500,000 when you times this. Well, actually, the number of 6.4 ones is even less. But well, it's not getting on the paint or anything. As you can see, folks, oil gets all over your steering stabilizer, your drag link. Well, that's not the drag, that's the track bar. It doesn't get on your drag. Actually, it did get on the drag link. Got on the drag link underneath, but
it gets everywhere.
It gets everywhere. It's just kind of the nature of it. Probably why a lot of people don't want to do this. Don't want to get all dirty and hot, sweaty. But if you're willing to do it, you can save yourself a pretty penny. Changing your own oil. All right, now we're gonna fill the oil with our little oil funnel. Oil's going in, oil's going in. Prepare to fast forward.
Fast forward.
Prepare to pour the oil.
Pour the oil, pour the oil.
Pour the oil, sir. We are totally professional here. Professional grade. She loves the oil, folks. Gasoline even. Why is it pointing that way? It's the way the engine is slanted. We do two at once?
Yeah, two at once?
Double team?
Idiot.
No, you are an idiot.
The
Idiot, we're splashing.
The Legend of the Drunken Master.
You are...
Jackie Chan movie. Keyboard.
All right, we are going to check the level now that we have nothing to top it off with.
Oh, I mean...
I know, it should be fine.
It should be over.
Yeah. Well, and we're on a slight incline too.
It's at the A, which is full, and then you're gonna start it and it'll drop like half a quart.
Why is starting? Oh, because some of it goes into the oil filter.
Yeah, you gotta fill the filter and fill all the oil galleys and stuff again.
Ah, that's why. That's why you don't check it like immediately and rely on that.
But it'll be fine.
All right, you ready for this?
Yeah. Cold engine, cold oil.
So did I take like 500 years or 5,000 miles off the life of it or something?
No, it's just...
So where are we at now, Brad?
We'll wait for it to kind of
Oh.
settle because it wasn't touching the stick.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? Oh, because it hasn't settled back down into the pan, or we have too little oil.
Maybe.
What the heck? We just burned half a quart of oil?
No, it's just maybe the 7 quarts was wrong. And then maybe it takes 8 or 7.5.
What the heck? Do I need to go buy another one of those expensive?
Maybe. You are on an incline or like
Well, it's off camber a little.
and the dipstick goes in over here, so
Yeah. I think it's fine. We put the stinking correct amount of quarts. It's their fault. Now we're gonna button this up and clean it up. And might have to put an extra quart of oil into it for whatever reason. It was showing about a quart low, but we are on a slight tilt, but that's not enough to make it go to, full, exactly full. And it's a good idea to have as much oil in there, if you're gonna be off-roading it, using it, it's gonna be off camber and stuff. So I guess better be on the safe side and have as much oil as there as permitted.